Welcome to Mercury College. I'm going to show you a tour of this fantastic college.
Mercury College is a college for young people with complex needs aged 18 to 25. The aim of our college is to put our students at the heart of everything that we do. We want to be the college of choice for young people with complex needs. Our curriculum is all about preparing our students for adulthood, and that encompasses the 4 key areas of preparing for adulthood, which are community engagement, independence skills, health and well-being, and employability. We have 3 pathways. Our first pathway is our Thrive pathway, and that is all about preparing our students for more independence and to be part of their communities, whatever that may be for that young person. We also have our Achieve pathway, and that is all about preparing students for employability by providing work experience. It might be in-house to start with, but then it will move on to community placements and then hopefully to paid employment by the time that they leave college. We also have our Transform pathway, and that is about preparing students for the key transition of moving out of college and back to their hometown or their local communities, wherever that may be. And that has a key emphasis on supporting our students to move to supported living for some, but each programme is very individualised.
I am Stephen Robotham. I'm 21 years old. I live at the Limes, and I live in a house on a street with my own garden, and I've got my own key! On Saturdays, I go out with my dad and watch football. I look forward to going to work experience at Doncaster Rovers and go to York.
My name's Howard Robotham. I'm the father of Stephen Robotham, who's attended Mercury College about 6 months now. The change in him is phenomenal. From when he first started back in August, September time now, I think it was, he's changed dramatically, and he's more engaged and he's more focused, and it really has helped him build up some relationships, not just with the other young people at the college, but also some really positive relationships with the staff. And I think that getting a work placement for him has always been my ambition for Stephen, because I know he will thrive in that sort of environment. And the news that he's going to get a placement quite soon with something he's really interested in rather than just a placement is a really positive thing for Stephen, and it's something that I really do hope he embraces, and I think he will. And it's been a real sort of find Mercury for Stephen, and I just think he will move on now and be really positive in the next phase of his life into being an adult.
Mercury College is set in the heart of a local community. It's a busy community with lots of opportunities for project work, which actually quite a number of our students take part in at the moment. It's also got excellent transport links, so this is great for our travel training. So we have some students on our Achieve pathway learning how to catch a train, catch a bus, to support them when they move on to the world of work.
So as part of our transitional services and access to Mercury College, we have 2 sets of accommodation that we offer. One is supported living and the other is adult residential. So our adult residential services are registered with CQC, and they regulate the care and support we provide in them services. We have 2 locations on offer for residential. One is in a rural setting and the other one is in a community setting. So the supported living services we have available are really in the heart of the community. They are within walking distance of our Mercury College, and they are set quite close to transport links and local amenities. The way I try to look at Mercury College is, although we are a college, I try to look at it as though we're a university. And the reason behind that is because we offer accommodation, whether that's in our residential or supported living, but we also offer education. And at the end of the transitional services or your stay with us, what we'd like to think is that we've been able to give you a pathway for adulthood. We've helped you live your best life or prepare for that, and that may even involve paid employment. But whatever the end or the outcome will be for you, What we will do is we will ensure that you're transitioned into your local community at the end of that. And that may be a supported living home or it may be a residential home. But be rest assured, we will support you to be able to go into whatever you choose to do at the end of your stay with us.
Our programmes are bespoke to each individual student that comes to us. It's not a one pathway fits all approach. We will adapt to make sure that it is right for each student and that they are meeting out their own outcomes from their EHCPs.
I think the main wow moment for me was when Stephen came here. He was probably on the verge of going down a totally different path, which I don't think would have been a very nice experience for him. And if you'd have asked me this question 6 months ago, I'd have said you're absolutely crazy, because the change in Stephen is just unbelievable, and it is so positive. It just, I mean, I'm not an emotional man, but it does sort of bring you to the verge of tears sometimes when you see how he's developed and how he's sort of changed as an individual. And I think it is testament to all of the staff here, how they've helped Stephen along the way into adulthood. So every day's a wow moment for me. And when you get in constant telephone calls about Stephen's behaviour in previous establishments, I don't get that anymore. I don't get negative. I get, this is the positive side of Stephen. And I'm sure there are still negatives, but it's about focusing on the positive sort of outcomes that Stephen enjoys at the moment, and that's what a parent wants to really hear, because you've done a massive thing in putting your son into sort of residential care, but these are the positives that make you feel that you've made the right decision, and I know I have, and I think that it's a testament to everybody here that, you know, I've got a son who makes me proud every day.